They said the city had no name, just a place people passed through and never talked about again. The highway was empty, no signs, no exits. Fog swallowed the road ahead as my headlights cut a thin, white tunnel through the dark. The radio crackled, then died. My GPS glitched. One word appeared on the screen. My hands tightened on the steering wheel. I didn't remember choosing this road, but turning back felt impossible. Then the city appeared. Tall buildings pressed too close together, emerging from the fog like they'd been waiting. No welcome sign, no sound, only yellow streetlights flickering on all at once. I parked near the only building with lights still on. A hotel? Old, too quiet. The lobby smelled like dust and cold air. No staff, no cameras, just a single room key resting on the counter. The stairwell stretched upward longer than it should have. Each step echoed too loudly. The hallway upstairs buzzed softly, like electricity trapped inside the walls. The door to 417 was already unlocked. Room 417. The room was perfect, too perfect. The bed was neatly made. Not a wrinkle, not a speck of dust. Cold white light filled the space. Then I noticed the speaker, old, cracked, mounted in the ceiling corner, pointed directly at the bed. The clock beside me clicked to 12:01 a.m. Red light reflected across the walls. The speaker hummed, low, almost breathing. Darkness poured into the corners of the room, as if the light was being pushed back. I jolted upright in bed. Outside the window, every light in the city turned on at once. The streets below glowed unnaturally bright, still empty. Watching, morning came too fast. People walked the streets now. Normal movements, wrong faces. No emotion, no eye contact. In a cafe, whispers replaced conversation. No one spoke above a murmur. That's when I saw them. Speakers, everywhere. Street poles, building corners, inside shops, all aimed toward the people, toward me. Night 2. That night, the city stopped pretending. I looked out the window. Balconies were filled with people standing perfectly still, listening. Every speaker across the city began to glow. Sound waves rippled through the air, visible, heavy. Voices overlapped. Not words. Thoughts, fears, regrets. I held my head, screaming silently as the noise pressed inside my skull. Below, the crowd didn't react. They welcomed it. At the city's center stood a massive tower. No windows, no doors, only speakers, hundreds of them. The people gathered around it in ritual-like silence. Then the sound hit. The air distorted. The city trembled. Inside, the walls were carved. Names, confessions, private thoughts no one should know. I saw mine, already there. A tall man stepped from the shadows. Calm smile, familiar eyes. You hear it now, he said gently. This city listens. The tower shook violently. Sound waves crashed through the streets. Buildings pulsed like lungs. The city was breathing. Hands grabbed me as reality fractured. Time froze, then collapsed. Darkness swallowed everything. I woke up driving. Morning sunlight. Empty highway. No city. No tower. I didn't stop driving for hours. I thought I escaped. That night, at home, I noticed something new. A speaker, mounted on my bedroom wall. It glowed softly. Shadows stretched behind me, forming a city skyline. The speaker clicked on, and the voice whispered, Room 417 is ready for checkout.